Okay, well, hello and welcome everyone to Wednesday's Weekly. This is your weekly bite-sized briefing, a collaboration between Action Together, the voluntary community faith sector and the public sector. Delighted to welcome you to this session of the Cost-of-Living Crisis Series. Action Together are working with Oldham Council to welcome you every Wednesday between now and April to hear from the services and organisations that are working alongside you in Oldham, delivering critical help to support Oldham residents through the cost of living crisis. Okay, so without further ado, absolutely delighted to hand you over now to Jean Reid from the Family Information Service, who'll be taking us from here.
Hi everyone. As Laura said, my name's Jean. I work with Oldham Council's Family Information Service. The Family Information Service is a signposting service. Now, it can be any question at all. Could I have the next slide, please, Gemma? It can be any question at all because we do signpost to a wide range of services. And if I don't have the information when somebody asks the question or emails in, then I will go away and find that information for them. So basically, anybody that needs anything answering, they just need to know familyinfo@oldham.gov.uk. Any questions at all can go to that, and that can be a professional or for a client that you're working with. Next slide, please, Gemma. For professionals, there is a different way into the service, but again, you don't need to use this because I know that everybody's busy, so you don't need to use the referral pathway in. I will send everything electronically to Gemma and Laura, and then they can get these leaflets out to you. And if you need any hard copies, just let me know by emailing again, familyinfo@oldham.gov.uk. On the flowchart on the leaflet, the teal routing is if somebody can navigate a website themselves, then they can go and find information themselves. If they can't find the information, then they would email Family Info and we'll get it up there for them, then they can go and find it again. The orange flow chart, that's for any questions at all from a professional for a family that they're working with. Now, what you can do is for a family or a client, if you email Family Info, I can either go then directly to your client or the person you're working with, or if you feel that they wouldn't want somebody else involved, so you want to keep hold of the information and you pass it on when you feel it's correct, then you just email in and I'll send the information then to yourself that you need. The green route is for anybody that's struggling to find childcare in Oldham. I can support to find childcare because we do all the Ofsted registered childcare database. So anybody that's struggling to find childcare, I can help out. I can do ring rounds for them if they don't feel confident to do that themselves. Next slide, Gemma. We do have a directory of services, even though Family Information Service has got a directory of services. On that directory of services, there's a bit that we can tag anything that's for children and young people, 0 to 25 with special needs. That can be activities, services that they may need to access. Have a look at the local offer. Any feedback to us would be great. You can just feedback to either the Family Info email or the local offer at oldham.gov.uk email. Any of them we can pick up. Once you've had a look at the local offer, what you can do is, like I said, any feedback. We do accept critical friends as well, so you can be critical of it because that only makes it better for us and better for the parents and children and young people's experience. So what you can do is, just go on, have a look round. If there's something that you always refer people to and it's not on there and it'd be easier to be on there, then please let me know about it and we'll add that on, and then it's easy for you to just signpost people to it because you are busy in doing what you do. We're busy with information, so let us find the information for you. Next slide, please, Gemma. So once you've looked at the local offer, then you become a local offer champion. I think that we've still got some badges, so if anybody would like a badge, just let me know and we can get that to you. So woohoo, that's what we'll say to that. So next slide, please, Gemma. Again, we only signpost to everything that's out there, but this is just an example of things that we do signpost to. So it's the 50 Things to Do, which is an app that you can download on your phone. This isn't just for Oldham, it's for every authority where they've got events and things to do. So parents might want to travel out, or carers might want to travel out to other events. They're low cost or they're free. A lot of the things you can do in the house. So if somebody's struggling of thinking of what to do when it's a rainy day, they can go onto the app and they can find what to do on there. Next slide, Gemma. And then again, after this slide, you will have some examples of things that we signpost to. But all I just want to say is any questions at all, just email familyinfo@oldham.gov.uk and have a look around the site. If there's something not on that you expect to be on, make sure you let us know about that. So next slide, please. Yeah, we do have a school holiday calendar. Now, we do say it's a guide only because this is the set holidays in Oldham, but some schools differ. So, and then when it's coming, say, to round about June, if you want a new calendar, just drop us an email, family info again, and we will send that calendar out to you digitally. I mean, if you want this calendar, we can do as well. This is a really good resource that we've got in Oldham at the moment, the Solihull parenting courses. Now, you just click on the link or type it in if you can click on the link once you get this presentation sent out to you. And as long as they use the code DAISY, they get up to £100 worth of parenting classes, free parenting sessions. They don't need to join a Zoom like we have done now where there's other people on. They'll just do these courses at their leisure. There is other things on there for teenagers, professional and non-English speakers. And the understanding the teenage brain is a really good one at the moment to be looking at for the teenager themselves and for the parents. Next slide, please, Jim. Again, if anybody's struggling with paying for the childcare and they just don't know what they can get access to and what they're eligible for, if they go on to childcare choices, then there's lots of calculators on there and they can have a look at that to see if they're missing out on something that they're eligible for. Next slide, please, Gemma. Then we've got the HAF programme that runs over Easter, summer and winter, Christmas time. That's holiday activities and food. It has to be on a free school meal relevant benefit, but children aged 5 to 16 in those 3 holidays, they can get access to a hot meal and activities during those times. And they can travel. There's lots of providers within Oldham doing all the different sessions, so they can travel around where they want to do. They might want to do one day in Chadderton, one day in Shaw, and then up in Saddleworth. There's lots of different activities on that. And then the council are promoting the We Can Help to support families. You've probably seen the literature going around on that. But again, if you need any further help than that, then just email family info. And then that's the same, just services that you can get help from for mental health and well-being. Really good services, all those. And they're together all. I've joined that myself, and it's really good. They do keep in touch with you online just to keep checking, just to make sure that you're okay. Next slide, please. And then just some links there that you might want to look at at your leisure, just to remind you of what's out there. And then just share them with family, friends and anybody else. The working wardrobe, really good again. If you've got anything that you want to donate, pop it along to them. Drop them an email though, just to make sure that it's open, because it is where they're only open if they've got clients going in. They don't open all the time. But signpost people to that, because they've got some really nice clothes and bits of jewellery and things in there to help you with interviews and say the first couple of weeks in work. Next slide, please. And then my manager would shout at me, Jerry, if I don't mention the governor's service. So if anybody wants to become a school governor, great way of volunteering and helping schools and helping the community. So if anyone wants to become a governor, just go to the web address at the bottom and have a look around the site. And then Jerry had the pleasure of meeting Frank Rothwell at an outreach event, and he did a video. So if anybody would like to see that little video of Frank promoting the Oldham Governor's Service, then just get in touch so we can send that out to you. And I think, oh, is it going to play? Oh no, I thought it was going to play then. Yeah, so if there's any questions, I'll take questions. If not, that's me. And thank you very much. And just remember, familyinfo@oldham.gov.uk. Thank you.